What is up? Thank you for coming to my channel, Prison POV. Right off the bat, I want to shout the homeboy George from Oakland. He's a good dude. We just met a handful of days ago in the comment section. Already been hitting it off, clicking. I'm giving him a good shout out. You know what I like about him and his style? Had a J number, he kicked that to the curb, got rid of the bad habits. Now he's running a home and he's trying to help people. I support that to the fullest. Sounds like my homeboy Aaron Hitchcock. Deep in the game, homeboy Aaron Hitchcock was. Real deep. Then he ends up moving away, getting right, getting clean, running a home, killing it. Couldn't be more proud of him. He's like a brother to me. I have the utmost love for my homeboy Aaron, and I'm getting ready to shoot him some of that fire. Wire Wolf, you know what's up. But shout out to George, shout out to my homeboy Aaron, anybody else out there who kicked the habit, got rid of the CDC number, and is doing good. Hey, shout out to myself. I'm in that club, brother. Today we're not gonna talk about homeboy Woods from Oakland, from Bakersfield. No, today we're gonna talk about SGV, homeboys from San Gabriel Valley. One of the hardest, most downest, solidest dudes I ever met in CDC was from SGV, the homeboy Tom, and trip out on how many times I end up running into this dude and meeting him. First off, let me say I had ICDTP, in custody drug treatment program. It's 60 days in county. It's love. When they were handing that out, people were all over it. It's way better than going to Wasco, hitting a main line. You stayed right there in Kern County. Action on the phone and visit. It's only 60 days. And then you get out and go to a program. But that's where the problem sets in because no one completes a program. I had it twice. I never completed the 30-day program. But anyways, like I said, I got out. Supposed to go to that 30-day program. Didn't do it. Got caught with a knife. So now I go through county jail. End up with Wasco reception. DR, D1. I'm trying to get that ICDTP again, even though I got caught with a knife. That might mess me up. I wasn't sure, but that's what I was trying to get. Hadn't seen screening yet. Haven't got no kind of deal. They pushed me. I'm already in Wasco reception, no kind of deal. Waiting on screening. They pushed me there quick. Sometimes you can get arrested in Bakersfield if you're parolee with no charges. You get into Wasco like within a week. So there I am. I got a cellie. This skinhead from Orange County. He's telling me, hey, homeboy, you and I are going to live together only a couple days. Then I'm going to move with my homeboy across the tier. And you're going to get his cellie over here, Tom from SGV. He's a good dude. He's got 20, 80%. I'm like, cool. I really like that Orange County skinhead. But one thing I didn't like about him, super hardcore politicker. I like to politic too, but I mean, he was just 24/7 politicking. And what he was really pumped up on was there's a dude down the tier who was on that triple CMS. He couldn't stand that dude. He wanted to get him. They're waiting on confirmation. He's like, I just hate these fools on triple CMS. You know, if you're gonna, you know, I almost picked up one of his rants and ran with it. Leave that to him. He was not feeling it. But he backed it up because he ended up rushing that fool as he was talking to a doctor and removing him damn self. But he was pumped up, hated that triple CMS dude. That's all he wanted to talk about, it seems like. Matter of fact, one time he was talking and he lost his train of thought. He's like, I was going to tell you something, but I forgot. I go, you probably were going to tell me how you hate that dude from triple CMS and you wish you could tie him upside down by his toes and hit him so hard in his stomach that his lunch falls out of his ears. He's like, yeah, that's what I was going to say. Be that as it may. He ends up moving. I get Tom. What's up, homeboy? San Gabriel Valley. Not a tattoo on him. Done a grip of time. Straight convict to the bone. Kind of like my homeboy Danny Farmer. Rest in peace. No tattoos. Done a grip of time. Convict to the bone. Because usually, people go in, they do a lot of time in the pen, end up getting inked. That's just the way it goes. So anyway, I get Tom. Cool dude, man. We click right away. He got the 20 years because him and his old lady are driving around. Happens to drive past a park. He sees one of his homeboys. Like, hey, let me out and kick it with the homeboy. He's like, no, I'm not dropping you off at the park to kick with your homeboy. It always goes bad. Drop me off. Dropped him off. He got drunk and ended up beating up two cops. So he blacked out. So he woke up, LA County Jail. Like, what happened? The cop said, you beat us up. That's what happened. He's like, no, I got strikes. Don't tell me that. He could have got life. He ended up with 20 with 80. So damn near is like a life sentence. But no, he's going to come home. He has a date. Good dude. So we're cellies. I'm telling him I'm going to get the ICDTP program. He's like, dude, no, don't do it, man. He's like, look, we just both got to Wasco. We're level 3. It's going to take us 3-4 months to go to a main line. He goes, do this program here. We'll work out. We'll get big. I'm having some books we're sitting in. We can read. We're going to go to the store. We program. He's like, I want you for a cellie, brother. He's like, don't leave me and go to the ICDTP. Who knows who I'll get for a cellie? I'm like, dude, I'm gone. I'd much rather do 60 days in county, but here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to go to the store. First draw, I'm going to spend $90. So I'm going to leave on a Tuesday to ICDTP, but Saturday I'll go to the store, spend $90. Can't take none of that shit with me. I'm essentially giving you $90, Tom. I'm going to leave it all here. He's like, alright, that's cool. But it's funny. When I got it, when I brought that $90 in the sale, he immediately took ownership of it. I mean, not physically, but definitely mentally. He was all over it, like white on rice. He's like, that was his shit. I split it up, 45 for you, 45 for me. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, splitting it up 50-50. He's like, you're going to eat all that by Tuesday? I said, no, but I want my own shit to get into. Like, maybe I get hungry, I want to get it. Here's mine. I go, I'm going to make myself comfortable and eat. He's like, oh, Splinter, don't eat it all before you go, dog. Making me feel guilty and shit. He's like, you're leaving, brother. Leave me here. You're going to go have fun in county. I'm like, fun in county? He's like, well, phones and shit. And aren't you going to have a girl come in there, some chick with a rack, teaching ICDP all day, so all day long, for 8 hours, you're staring at a rack, and you're using a motherfucking phone, getting visits, and I'm stuck here in D-Yard. And you're going to eat all the food. He was fucking with me, giving live a hard time. But it got to the point where I felt like I was stealing for myself. I remember one time in the middle of the night, I was reading, I couldn't sleep. I was going to go back to county, my thoughts are racing, and I was like, I want a little nibble, a little snack. I was like literally sneaking down there to get my own food. I got a cracker. I said, Splinter, what are you doing, brother? Hear the ruffle of this. Just getting a cracker, dog. Oh, brother, don't eat it all if you go. It's just a cracker, homeboy. Here, I'll leave half of it. It wasn't that severe, but you get the point. I ended up going to ICDTP. Got it again. Got out. Fucked it off. Was on the streets for a little bit. Got arrested. Came right back to county jail. Went into D4. Now, D4 is the only block on D-Yard where the Woods and Southsiders on the bottom tier and the Blacks and the Bulldogs are on top tier. Every other D-Yard building, except for D6 as a whole, it's opposite. You have the Woods and Southsiders on the top tier. Anyway, going D4, I'm waiting for the cop to tell me what cell I'm in. I hear, Splinter, Splinter! I look, it's Tom. Hey, what's up, dude? Go over to the cell, talking with Tom. What's up, brother? He's on single cell status. He's like, as it turns out, my lumbar's jacked up, my disc 3, my disc 4, they're crushed, I got problems with disc 7. I'm like, dude, all of a sudden, I leave you for 2 months, and it's like I come back and you don't have a spine left. Like, what the fuck happened, bro? You never even get out the cell, as we were saying last time I saw you. Nah, brother, I don't know about all this shit, it's all this injury. I don't know if he's working or what, but he managed to where he's on his lower, that's why he came to D4 from D1, because he had to be in that lower tier. They didn't even want him going upstairs, wouldn't give him a cellie. They're afraid any kind of injury would really jack his neck up, he'd be paralyzed. So, I don't know. Be that as it may. He had no cellies right there. We're talking. Good to see you, Tom. What's up, brother? He sides me a soup. I'm like, oh, cool. Then the dude who's next to him says, hey, Wood. Gets my attention. I go over, hey, what's up? Introduces himself. Scanner from Orange County. Different one, obviously, than D1. He goes, hey, brother. He goes, I got the keys to the building. We're talking. He goes, hey, something ain't right. I go, why? What is that? He said, we went to yard today. Someone had to be removed, and I removed him. I had the keys to the building. I shouldn't be removing people. Ain't nothing right about that, is it? And I said, no, someone else should have done it. I go, matter of fact, if something else comes up, get a hold of me. He goes, all right, we'll do that. So I took the suit Tom gave me. Cops told me to go to my cell, walk in, meet Turtle from IE. What's up, brother? What's up, Turtle? Check paperwork. He's a good dude. Love Turtle from Ontario. We're starving. Let's eat the soup. We open it up, and there's a damn syringe. I go, damn, did Tom just slide me a shot of dope? Because I didn't ask for the soup. He just threw down to the freaking door like, here goes Splinter. I goes, dude, he shot me. Like, why would else would give me a syringe? We're tearing the soup apart, looking at the seasoning package. Is there some heroin in here? Nah, just the syringe. We figured out he probably gave me the wrong soup. He accidentally gave me the soup that he stored the syringe in. Sure enough, here comes a kite from Tom. Said, hey, shoot my syringe back. Gave it to you on accident. And another kite from his neighbor. The dude has a building saying, hey, Splinter. Remember you said when something came up, hit you up? Do you mind doing a removal at the next day room? I thought, damn, that was quick. That was like 2 hours, you already got me on something. Cool, whatever. As it turns out, some dude was in D1 got removed, and they shot him over here to D4. The dude who had the building had the state of mind, if he's not good enough for D1, he's not good enough for D4. I mean, we're not going to take their trash. You guys got rid of them. Don't bring them here. So I was going to remove them. They're going to find somebody. But Turtle found out. He's like, dude, you're my cellie. If you go, I go. So Turtle and I removed him. It's cool. Got kicked back my buddy Tom for a while. Max cellie from D1. We chilled. Turtle and I ended up going to A-Yard reception, hung out there for a while, about a month or so. Then went to Corcoran, 3B. When I get in Corcoran, go get my cell, I hear, Splinter. I look, San Gabriel Valley Tom, the homeboy, one of the most solidest dudes. He's a beast. He freaking does burpees all day, every day. You can't tire him out. You can't wear him out. He's just a straight-out beast on his. Good dude. He had a partial, because he's missing tooth. He had a partial. He'd always take it out with people who were missing teeth. Hey, want to borrow this for visiting day? It's a good dude. Loved him. Splinter, now he's at Corcoran. He's like, what's up, bro? So I go in my cell. How it was there, so many people were locking it up. Because you go there, you're on confined quarters. You're stuck in your cell for 10 days till committee. They pull you out for committee. A lot of people are saying, I want to lock it up. They're going straight from committee right there to the showers. They have them in the showers for a couple hours. You always see people go from committee to showers. It means they locked it up. So they got to the point that, fuck it, they're not talking to no one while they're on CTQ. Till they get out of committee. Even Tom was trying to co-sign for me. He said, no Splinter for a long time. You guys are fucking like, nah, ain't no one fuck with them. They won't pass the kite, nothing. They just walk right by your cell. Nothing coming. NC status. Finally went to committee, got cleared, and I got, what do you think I did first? Made my cell Eddie from Old Duck, got himself a bag of heroin. And I said, wait a minute, I know for a fact Tom has a syringe. I saw it in Wasco reception a few months back. Shot him a kite, he shot the syringe up to my cellie. We fixed it, I was kind of rough with it, did myself some heroin, and I broke it. I got the black thing stuck in there, and then I tried to get out with a paper clip. Destroyed. Now my cellie was bum kid, because he saw me mainline some, muscle some. He had a snort it, which is never as good. Tom's syringe is broken, a little bit bum kicked. I'm like, sorry. But I was high as dry pussy, so I'm like, apologizing. I did a little bit, but hey, I'm still having fun, aren't I? Anyway, I ended up moving in with Smiley from Orange County, which is right above Tom. They ended up doing a shakedown and coming down, shaking all of our cells down, and took both mine and Smiley's TVs for being floaters. Even though mine was like legit, I bought it from the dude who worked in the storage room, supposed to have my name on it, all legit. They took it as a floater. I was so freaking pissed. I borrowed Tom's radio. He had a radio on the TV, so I could listen, have something. He kept sending kites up there. He kept trying to get his radio back. I was ignoring him. He's like, Splinter! I was like, dinner? Dinner's at 5:30. So someone came up and shot a kite under my door. I pushed it right back out. They shot on my door, pushed right back out. I knew it was Tom on that radio. I'm trying to bump, dog. You got a TV on, boy? Let's do my TV. No, kick back. We would go out every morning and do 5 push-up, 100 burpees. 100 burpees, 5 push-up. What's that, 12 count? Whatever. Then 23 straight. For a sound off. Thank you on the yard for the Rutina. He's a good dude. He's still in there. We write. I'll be hearing from him around Christmas time. Trip on this. You know who's another solid dude? I met from SGV, the county jail, APOD. I ain't even been to prison yet. They bring people in, usually it's at nighttime when you're in your cells. But we're all sitting around watching TV, day room, they haven't closed the cells yet, and here comes some new people. This dude walks in, he's got some ink on him stuff. SGV, he had SGV tatted on him so many times, they ended up start calling him SGV. But his name was Turbo, tall, skinny, white dude, Wood. Comes in, and he said, who wants it? As he walked right in. I was like, whoa, it shocked me. I heard it loud and clear, and I was like, I'm gonna like, me, motherfucker, but you know who said me? It was some black dude. It was weird. As we walked into the cell, there's a black table right here, black dude got up. He didn't even say me, he just got up and followed him. Then when the cell banged it out, it happened so quick, no one even knew, who is this dude? Who's he running with? Is he what the hell's going on? And they came out, even hugged and shook. Shook on it, hugged and shook, came out of the cell. I was like, it was cool. He's like, hey, my name's Turbo. Wood from SGV. We're like, what the fuck did you just do? He's like, that's how I get down. Every time I come into a pod, I just tell him who wants it. I bang one out, and usually I don't get fucked with after that. Like, okay, we can see why. And yeah, cool, dog, got my respect, bro. Like, I never even seen that, nor have I seen it since. Nor have I ever tried it. I thought of it once or twice. I should just walk in there and be like, who wants it? If I know so many people, they're like, Splinter, come on, man, what are you doing? You're still kicking that black? Come here and kick back, homeboy. By kicking that black, I mean kicking that heroin. You know what I mean? I always come in there withdrawing and saying some crazy stuff. If you want to watch my video, lost in Minot County. But anyway, he came in straight, said, who wants it? So anyway, he came in, his name was Turbo. A lot of people call him SGV because he had SGV tattooed all over his body, everywhere. He was hanging out with sort of youngsters. It was actually a cellie, little youngster Southsider. They're everywhere together. He had the mentality, he's like, I'm going to school them. I'm going to teach them how to work out, and I'm going to just show them all the proper way to do time. But even a couple of the older white dudes pulled him up. Hey, Turbo, you're spending too much time with that Southsider. The young kid, you're playing him kind of close. You do realize you're a Wood. He's a Southsider, right? He's like, yeah. Where I'm from, I live around a lot of homies. And like, this is how I get down. Like, me and him are cool as my cellie. I'm teaching them the ropes, you know? Like, all right, cool. Just keep in mind where you're at, who you are, and what's going on. He goes, yeah, cool. One day, they're doing pull-ups outside of my cell, off the stairs. I was just standing in my door looking around. It was like 9 in the morning, a couple people on the phone, no one really up, no one really in the day room. And they're standing there doing pull-ups. And then I see Turbo kind of like squared it off like this, and he goes to kick him, and he goes to do a kick, and he kicks him in his head. Knocks dude out. I go, whoa! Kicked him in the head and knocked him straight to the ground. But I could tell it wasn't aggression, it wasn't a fight. I didn't know what the fuck it was. Wow, it tripped me the fuck out. He goes, whoa. He looked at me. Some dude was on the phone. He seen him on the ground, but he didn't see him fall down. Didn't see the kick. He came running over. A couple people did. What's going on? That's Turbo. What happened? He said, he just fell down. He just fell down. And this video better not die. You guys don't even want to know what happened earlier. Anyway, he just fell down. And they look at me. No one says nothing to me. He just fell down. They call a man down. They come and get him on a stretcher. And they take Turbo. They all go upstairs. I go, damn. My name's Paul, that's between y'all. I'm like, I don't even pay attention. I saw what happened, but I'm not going to get in it. I don't even know what flavor that Kool-Aid is. I'm going to leave that shit alone. I went to my cell, finished my business, whatever I was doing. Hour later, the Wood rep and Southside rep come to my cell and say, hey, did you see what happened with those two? What happened? Someone said they saw him kick him or hit him. He's saying he just fell down. What happened? I'm like, I didn't know what to say. I know live form, not live form. I didn't know if they got the truth out of him. You know, best policy, just be honest. Didn't bother me anyway. I should have been honest. I was like, but I wanted to cover for dude. I was like, he just fell down. He just fell down. I didn't even know if that was the right thing to do or not, but it felt like the more bro code thing to do. He just fell down. Like, okay. It went up, and that's what he said too. He just fell down. So I was like, all right, cool, man. Someone said that they thought they saw him kick him or hit him. He fell. No. Splinter and dude said he just fell down. Just fell down. But wait a minute. A couple hours later, dude comes in. They snatch him up. He comes back. Hey, I'm better. A little nod on his head. They grab him. What happened? He said, oh, dude said he's going to try to kick over my head, and he kicked me in the head. But it was an accident. We're playing around. We're like, what? He said you just fell down. So he ended up beating Turbo's ass and jumping him. But his little homie felt bad. Like, no, don't. We were just playing around. Like, I don't want him to get beat up. Like, he didn't mean anything by it. That's not the point. He should have been honest and said we're horse playing. But then again, he was already warned, don't be horse playing with them. So all day, the next day, I was waiting for them to come beat my ass. Because remember, I lied too. They beat Turbo up for lying. They came and asked me point blank what happened. I said he just fell down. But I'm prepared to say, dude, I don't see everything. Like where are my classes? I'm like, no Espanol. Like, I don't know, bro. Shit, what? I don't know what happened for dinner yesterday. I don't know. I don't remember being asked to be called a witness to this. I'm minding my own. Anyway, trip on this. When I was in Mule Creek, level 1, there's a Southsider from SGV. Solid dude. We ended up getting really, really close. His deal was he was hitting. His job, he had a job, he was able to really go out there, and he was hitting for the Northerners. And at first, Southsiders just got mad, kind of had him on the shine. Remember, really fucking because they were mad. I don't think he was breaking the Southsiders off or not enough, whatever. Then they flat out said, you can't hit for him no more. Quit. But then I think he was doing it on the sly, and he was worried about getting hit by him. So they weren't fucking with each other. He wasn't fucking with Southsiders, they weren't fucking with him. And he always hung out with Woods. But he never said I was a Wood. He still straight up said, hey, check it out. Southsider on mine from SGV. Never denied that, but he just wasn't hanging out with the Southsiders. Always kicked about the Woods. Even playing guitar. Listen to rock music. Like, oh, I love System of a Down. One day I seen him borrow a Megadeth CD off somebody. I started laughing. I'm like, dude, this is a trip. Playing guitar all the time. But there's a dude named Russ from Stockton, a Wood. Did a lot of my ink. Older dude. He don't have no tattoos either, but he could sling real good. They had a gang of time and grumpy. He tried to not like me when we first met, because I talk fast and I'm real spry, even in the morning. Imagine coming back from breakfast at 5 a.m., you want to eat and lay back down, and you're an older dude, and you got Splinter next to you. Hey, what's up? Did you like breakfast? What do you want to do tonight? You want to go work out? Look at this pattern. I want this pattern. Put it right here. Let's play handball. What? Yeah, he's out. Shit. Yeah. I'm all over it. Hey, man, I want to have fun. He's like, you're too spry. Get the fuck away from me. Didn't like me at first, trying to like me. We ended up getting tight. But he was grumpy, and I'd always trip him out. Well, him and I was Southsider. They always hung out with us Woods. Him and Russ got in a big old argument one night. It was loud. Lights were already off. And it was loud. They tried to slowly, it got a little bit louder. And the next thing you know, it was, what do you mean, brother? I didn't fucking say you cake that shit, homeboy. And then people start grouping and gathering. And then Russ even, I don't think he did it on purpose, but he kicked Southsider in the leg. I think he was just trying to buy some space. Threw his leg out. And I was like thinking, fuck, he just kicked him. And I was thinking, are the Southsiders going to have this dude's back? I don't know. They never kick it. He hangs out with us now. But I got to answer my question soon enough, because I seen a couple of Southsiders come walking up the stairs. Because level 1 building is like 2-tier dorms. And I even seen a couple Southsiders leaving out the door to go to the next building to tell them. So yep, they had their back. No love lost. And they come up, everyone had to say, nah, they're just arguing. Ain't no big deal. But anyway, be that as it may, hey, I'm going to start breaking off a lot more content. I want the point of view crew. You guys been watching and have my back? People say content and they're like, release a video, release one the next day, and that one the next day won't get watched. Like, how come the cell extraction, no one watched it? I mean, I put it out and it's like 2,000 people said, fuck that video. Bite me. I don't know what makes people tick. How come they like this one, not that one? But I'm going to be doing a lot more content. I'll tell you guys why. I have a lot I want to talk about that I can't yet. Even a couple weeks ago when I said, hey man, if anyone goes show love, I woke up in a tight spot, so people show love. I took those 17 names, put them in a raffle. In that last 5, we had a blast. I gave away a bunch of stuff. 2 people got touched. And actually, those are the only 2 people who I don't have the addresses are 2 people who won the raffle. We'll talk about in the comments. The point is, there's a lot of stuff I could talk about later, but I can't talk about now. And what was I talking about? Oh, more content. I'm going to do a lot more content. I'm going to do my part. I'm going to do a video tomorrow because George and I, the homie, were talking. We were at Soledad either together or barely missed each other. Shout out to the homie George. And he got me thinking, so I was going to do a video on holes. Just the holes I've been to in holes of California at SEG. Then I'm like, I'm going to talk about the hole in Soledad. I got to start thinking about Soledad because me and George were there together. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe just miss each other. So next video, holes, hole Soledad. I got another wood video coming. I'm going to keep it going. I got some stuff I want to talk about from the streets. Running around crazy. Chicken my head cut off. All that good stuff. But point of view crew, have my back to the fullest. Watch the videos. Porf boss. And it wouldn't hurt to watch a commercial too. You know what time it is. And we got a gang of stickers. Hit me up. You could have them. We used to have only the big ones. But thanks to Cinch Pinch, we got the little ones, man. I'm filling them. Hit me up for this. Hit me up. And we got a couple people that's working on some t-shirt design.